Diagnostics. So, you know, when your check engine light comes on, when your TPMS light comes on, your anti-lock brake system ABS light comes on, you've got so many different lights that it's not even funny. And, you know, we tend to think of it like engine diagnostics. I mean, it's way more involved than the engine, but I mean, it's an amazing thing what the normal mechanic slash technician knows and how they really are rocket scientists, how fantastic they are, how knowledgeable they are versus, the normal Joe public knows just enough to be dangerous because people, out there are advertising, quote, free. They'll pull your codes, and people think that when your codes are pulled, that's diagnosing. No, that's just pulling codes. And you have to you have to understand that modern vehicles are engineered with more technology, computing power, and interconnected systems than ever before. And under the hood, your engine is no longer a simple mechanical assembly. It is a coordinated network of sensors, modules, wiring, actuators, and precision components all communicating in real time. When something starts to go wrong, the vehicle rarely hides it. It's going to let you know because it needs to. It tells you through symptoms, warning lights, drivability changes, and unusual performance behaviors. That communication is the foundation of engine diagnostics. So most drivers hear the word diagnostics and think it's a tool being plugged into the car. But professional engine diagnostics goes far beyond reading a code. A code is not a diagnosis. A code is only a direction. The real value, the real expertise, the real protection for your engine comes from structured, disciplined diagnostic process, one that traces symptoms to the root causes and prevents long-term damage. So, what engine diagnostics actually are, why most drivers misunderstand the process. Engine diagnostics are often mistaken for a quick scan reading. Many shops and parts stores offer free scans, and while the service seems helpful, it creates a dangerous misconception that a code tells you what part to replace. It doesn't. A professional engine diagnostic process involves gathering data, testing systems, inspecting components, reviewing live data, confirming root causes, ensuring no secondary issues exist, documenting results, and presenting findings. The process is methodical, structured, and built to prevent misdiagnosis, a major risk when someone relies only on a code reader. And why codes alone don't fix the engine, a diagnostic trouble code, a DTC, may point to a system, not a part, a reading outside normal range, a symptom caused by something earlier in the chain, an electrical issue, not the mechanical failure. For example, a P0300 code, random misfire, does not mean you replace your spark plugs. A P0171 code, lean condition, does not mean your oxygen sensor is bad. A P0128 code, coolant temperature below threshold, does not automatically mean a thermostat failure. Every code needs testing, every system needs verification, every discussion needs clarity. This is why full diagnostics matter. The most common symptoms that indicate you need engine diagnostics is that the vehicle always warns you if you know how to listen. Your engine communicates through behavior, and when it's off even slightly, it shows up in consistent, noticeable patterns and more familiar to you. The more familiar you become with these signs, the sooner you can protect your engine from additional damage. Below are the most important warning signs that a signal in time it's time for engine diagnostic. Check engine light. The most obvious warning happens when, it's also the most misunderstood. The check engine light ranges from minor alerts to major issues. Sensor irregularities, misfires, fuel system problems, evaporative leaks, timing issues, airflow distortions, electrical failures. A steady light means the system is out of expected range. A flashing light means active misfire. This can damage the catalytic converter. Either way, diagnostics are required to confirm what's actually happening. And then you've got rough idles. Could be ignition coil issues, spark plug, going bad, vacuum leaks, fuel delivery inconsistencies, air intake problems, sensor inaccuracies. For acceleration, could be a faulty mass airflow sensor, clogged fuel injectors, weak fuel pump, ignition problems, timing chain wear, restricted airflow. Your engine stalling could be failing sensors, dirty throttle body, weak fuel pressure, electrical connection issues, idle control system malfunctions. And then, of course, don't forget all about the fun, unusual noises, the knocking, the ticking, the grinding, the whining, the backfiring. You can have reduced fuel efficiency. Could be a fuel trim rise, sensor, compensation. The engine works harder. You could have strong fuel smells. And then, again, just getting the code read. And this is the fun part. Getting the code read gets you to go to those companies. Why are they doing it for free? I mean, why? The scan tool, even cheap ones, cost money. Their time costs money. Why are they doing it for free? Are you truly expecting to get something for nothing? I mean, we all learned that, and one of the first lessons we ever learn is there's not something for nothing, right? And yet we go running in to get our code read for free. I don't know that. I mean, between airflow, emissions, fuel delivery, spark timing, temperature, exhaust control, system performance, what makes us really think that this is simple? What makes us think that this is easy? What makes us think that this is cheap? It could be. Also, doesn't have to be. Please don't misunderstand the something for nothing thing. One way or another, even when they say that they will include it in your repairs. Well, they're including it in the repairs, all right. But again, you can't stay in business doing something for nothing, and nor should you be expected to. Do you want to work for free? That's your choice if you do, but I can almost guarantee you answered no, you don't want to work for free. Not unless, of course, you're already financially independent and you're doing volunteer work. And you're still not doing it for free because you're getting something out of it. Otherwise, you're not doing it. Stay safe, stay strong.